So I'm not sure how this one is going to go, but you can see there, old radio, 2005 Z71. All the buttons have, more or less lost their numbers on there. Looks a little bit rough. I've got online some replacement buttons. Obviously that goes up there. So the question is, how do I get to it? So let me give that a try. I presume I have to take the front face off and then remove the radio and then go from there. So let's give it a whirl. So you have to put it into gear, foot on the brake, move the selector down, and then you can get in there, and I think this pulls off pretty easy, yeah. Get that off, but I got it off. Reveals the radio unit. Put it back there, so drivable. And looks as though I gotta get into it, which will require some screws come out. So let me give that a shot. So not too bad. The screws come out. Got to be a little careful not to end up dropping them down inside the housing, inside the fascia there, which is good. So I took out all three, and as if by magic, this whole thing comes out. And I bet there's a whole bunch of connectors out there, so maybe I'll go for 2 hands and pull it out. Okay, that took a little fighting to get that out. There's the antenna one, and then this one was fairly easy. Just squeeze those two, pinch those two behind, and then this one took a little bit of wrestling. You got that little bottom pin. You can't pull and then squeeze. You have to have it seated in there to pull to allow it to release. So it came out, and again, that's dusty old thing. And there's the high-tech radio from circa 2005. And I just fired it up. The good news is that it appears that nothing else switches off because the radio's out, so the AC is working just great, engine's running, so that's good. All right. No, you can leave it on. That was all.
Do you have one in the garage and one here?
Yeah. Well, one of them is music and one of them
Who's
is on.
John Ronson? Do you know?
No.
That's his first one he did back in April. And then KSI, I don't know who that is.
BBC Sounds.
Hold on, Louis. My keys? Oh.
They're in the car. Are you driving when you ride? Or
I need my headset if that's all right. Is it
car's
unlocked?
open, yes.
Why are you being such a smarty? Because you can.
Yes.
They're out doing yard.
Oh, I noticed. I was going to tell you actually.
They're out there with some hand tools, but other than nothing. Wow.
More complicated than it. Not complicated, but it's a pain. So we've got all these tabs around here, and I've just worked it around. I use little shims to kind of get under and stop it collapsing. So you can see there's a little shim just keeping the tab up and over the metal piece. So that should, so that starts to come off pretty easily now. Putting it back is going to be a piece of cake. Okay, so that's what it looks like. So then it comes off from there. Those are all those tabs. But again, when you come to put those back on, it'll be a piece of cake. And as long as I marry it up in there, it should be easy as well. So this got to be interesting here. I didn't have a socket small enough. Those things are smaller than 5/32, and it was too big. So more grips, grab the screw and just about get it. So you just need to get the screwdriver underneath the big ones and just flick them off. And I guess that one has to pop off as well. So let me pull all those off and then the whole panel should come away. So those just flick out. And yeah. Okay, that was the deliberate mistake. I guess you should do it upside down. So everything goes back in pretty tidy. Again, the kit does not have the forward skip button, which is a bit of a disappointment, but everything else is back in there, and I've just got to put the power and tune knobs on. So this took a little more playing with. Actually, you see there that, and this is the old one that I just plicked out. And it has a rubber thing on the bottom, but I think the rubber thing comes out, so you're going to replace that rubber thing in my new one, and then we're good. Well, they're all in. This one was a pain. This, oh, I didn't do it right. I forgot to put the plastic thing in. Yep, so it's on there, and I'm thinking if I just push, just pushed and everything latched in place, so that is done. All right, ready to put it back in the vehicle. So that slipped in really easily. Everything appears to work. KQD radio. And again, really disappointed they didn't have that one on there, but it is what it is. It looks a lot better.